things just got interesting. Simone Biles posted a update tweet. So she says, I wanted to follow up from my last tweets. I've always believed competitive equity and inclusivity are both essential in sport. The current system doesn't adequately balance these important principles, which often leads to frustration and heated exchanges. And it didn't help for me to get personal with Riley, which I apologize for. These are sensitive, complicated issues that I truly don't have the answers or solutions to, but I believe it starts with empathy and respect. I was not advocating for policies that compromise fairness in women's sports. My objection is to be singling out women or children for public scrutiny in ways that feel personal and harmful. Individual athletes, especially kids, should never be the focus of criticism of a flawed system they have no control over. I believe sports organizations have a responsibility to come up with rules supporting inclusion while maintaining fair competition. We all want a future for sport that is fair, inclusive, and I think it says respectful. So this apology is interesting for several reasons, because it starts off, the initial tweet that Riley says, nothing to do with Simone Biles, mind you. A Minnesota softball team, girls league, wins the championship, right? So Riley Gaines responds and says, comments off, LOL, to be expected when your star player is a boy. So then to that, Simone Biles comes out of left field nowhere and says to Riley Gaines, you're truly sick, you're just sad because you're a sore loser. Simone Biles then goes on to say you should be supporting the trans community and advocating for them. Simone Biles then goes on to tell Riley Gaines that she should find a way to make sports inclusive, or that Riley Gaines should find a category for them to be in all sports. And then in that same breath, Simone Biles tells Riley Gaines that she should not be bullying them, while literally tweeting, no one is safe in sports with you around. Pick on someone your own size, which ironically would be male. You just said to not bully, and here you are. And the interesting thing is, this follow-up, there's no apology. She uses the words apologize, right? Which I apologize for. That's not an apology, ma'am. You did not say, Simone Biles, you did not say, Riley Gaines, I am truly sorry for degrading you, for body shaming you, and I was wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that, and for that I'm sorry. That's an apology. By saying, I apologize, things get frustrated, heated exchanges happen. It was only you that was heated. It was only you that was frustrated, and directing that to Riley Gaines. Riley Gaines spoke up on behalf of women. And the interesting thing is, Riley Gaines has a solution, right? Unlike Simone Biles, she says, I don't have answers or solutions to. Riley Gaines' solution is this: keep biological men out of women's sports. And this is the interesting thing of it all. Simone Biles has profited off of protecting women in women's sports. She has not had to compete against a biological male. She is an amazing athlete. And honestly, this just goes to show, my personal opinion is that Simone Biles is retiring. So now she feels like it's a free-for-all to literally just speak her mind on this. But if she were still competing in sports, in her gymnastics, I truly don't think that she would be saying this. Because now she's pulling up the ladder, right? So she's like, I've acquired all that I've acquired. Good luck, guys. Like, you're free to compete with biological men. And I don't know if she got paid, if she has personal friends that are in that area, so she feels the need to speak on it. But this rebuttal, this follow-up is just, it's not even regarding her last conversation. We're literally being gaslit. She's saying that she didn't intend for all of that to happen. She said what she said. This is different. She's saying we shouldn't be picking on kids. Lastly, this shouldn't even be a conversation to begin with, because kids transitioning under the age of 18 shouldn't be a thing. Because even Chloe Cole speaks on this. She's a detransitioner, and she speaks so heavily on banning this from happening. Not an apology. You're changing the topic. Feels like gaslighting, and I don't like it. So you've already spoken. You lost supporters. You lost followers. You've done that to yourself. This is what you're reaping. And to Riley Gaines, thank you for speaking up on behalf of women, protecting girls and women in sports. Good day.